Number 10. El Fuerte de Samaipata is a unique archaeological site in the mountains of central Bolivia. It features a stone hill carved with a wide variety of animal and geometric figures. It has been designated a World Heritage Site, and included in the carvings is this disc-shaped UFO. Number 9. Sacsayhuamán, or Sacsayhuamán, outskirts of Cusco, Peru, the former capital of the Inca Empire. Clear evidence that technology not invented for thousands of years was used in the construction. Number 8. The great city of Teotihuacan. It means the place where men become gods, one of the first cities in the Western Hemisphere, and the largest one before the early 15th century, now in Mexico, near Mexico City. Number 7. The 6-story Derinkum underground city, Turkey. This giant underground city, the biggest in Turkey, is large enough to house 20,000 people with everything they want, including food stores, wine and oil presses, stables, refectories, chapels, a school, communal rooms, free-flowing water and lots of ant storage rooms. Number 6. The Nazca Lines. Etched into a high plateau in Peru's Nazca Desert, a series of ancient designs stretching more than 50 miles has baffled archaeologists for decades. Number 5. The Cloud People. The Cloud People, Los Pinchados, Peru, have been claimed to be statues of alien visitors. Number 4. Stonehenge. A huge circle of stones, some weighing as much as 50 tons, sits in the English countryside outside Salisbury. Known as Stonehenge, the Neolithic monument inspired Swiss author Erich von Däniken to suggest it was a model of the solar system that also functioned as an alien landing pad. After all, how else could those massive stones have ended up hundreds of miles from their home quarry? Number 3. Easter Island. The enigmas surrounding the Moai, Easter Island's fleet of large stone figures, carved from stone. The nearly 900 human figures are sprinkled along the flanks of the Easter Island's extinct volcanoes. The figures average 13 feet tall and weigh 14 tons and appear to have been chiseled from the soft volcanic tuff found in the Tiwanacu quarry. There, more than 400 statues are still in various states of construction, with some completed figures awaiting transportation to their intended resting place. Number 2. Egyptian Pyramids. Just outside Cairo, in Giza, the most famous of Egypt's pyramids rise from the desert. Built more than 4,500 years ago, the pyramids at Giza are monumental tombs where ancient queens and pharaohs were buried. But how, exactly, did the Egyptians build these things? The Great Pyramid is made of millions of precisely hewn stones weighing at least 2 tons each. Even with today's cranes and other construction equipment, building a pyramid as big as that of Pharaoh Khufu would be a formidable challenge. Number 1. Tiwanacu and Puma Punku. Tiwanacu, Spanish, Tiwanacu and Tiwanacu, is an important pre-Columbian archaeological site in western Bolivia, South America. Puma Punku, also called Puma Punku or Puma Punku, is part of a large temple complex or monument group that is part of the Tiwanacu. Tiwanacu is an example of engineering so monumental that it dwarfs even the work of the Aztecs. Stone blocks on the site weigh many tons. They bear no chisel marks, so the means by which they were shaped remains a mystery. The stone itself came from 2 different quarries. One supplied sandstone and was situated 10 miles away. It shows signs of having produced blocks weighing up to 400 tons. The other supplied andesite and was located 50 miles away, raising the question of how the enormous blocks were transported in an age before the horse was domesticated in South America. Close examination of the structures shows an unusual technique behind their building. The stone blocks were notched, then fitted together so that they interlocked in 3 dimensions. The result was buildings strong enough to withstand earthquakes.